Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Take Me Home by Cash Cash. And I'm going to start off on a G major chord. And the way you play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. That's another way you can play your G major through the song. And then from the G, we're going to be going to an A minor chord. Where you play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, and third finger on the G string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now, if you're digging on that other G major voicing, though, you could use something called an A7 sus, where you do the first finger on the D string 2nd, second finger on the G string 2nd, third finger on the B string 3rd, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds an A7 sus. So you want to think about that for your A chord. And then from the A minor, we go to an E minor chord. And we play E minor. First finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E string 3rd, and making that an E minor 7 chord. And then from the E minor on the intro in our verse, we go to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, third finger on the A string 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to think about using something called a C major 9, where you do the first finger on the D string 2nd, second finger on the A string 3rd, third finger on the B string 3rd, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major 9. That could be kind of a cool change too. And through a lot of the song, actually, you may want to just kind of work downs. Actually, you could work kind of the G, A minor, E minor, C, and I'm kind of adding some right hand music to that. So that might be kind of a cool thing to kind of try and match those rhythms from the song. Or a lot of times with a song like this too, to kind of support my voice, I like using something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the G and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that through that intro progression. You have the G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, E minor, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up. And then from there, then we'll be going into our verse, which is that same progression. Now, something else I think about adding to the song, though, is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, up, to down, down, up, down, up, you could throw in a bass for the chord. So on the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the A minor, you'd have the A for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. And on the C, you'd have the A for the bass. So you might want to kind of think about that through that first verse. That G, A minor with an A bass, E minor with low E bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, A minor with an A bass, E minor with low E bass, C with an A bass, G with low E bass, E minor with an A bass. We'll end up repeating that 4 times until we hit our pre-chorus. And on our pre-chorus, actually, there's this cool little hit where you may want to kind of take the G, and then we go to A minor, and then we go to E minor, but then we go to a D chord. And we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now on Ds in general, though, it can be kind of cool to lift off the 2nd finger and make that a D sus or D sus 2. Or you could take the regular D shape and add the pinky in and make it a D sus or D suspended chord. So you kind of use those suspended chords to say some things on Ds. And on that spot, it's almost like we got kind of 4 E minors, 4 Ds, and then we kind of hit our C, kind of some hits. So you may want to kind of play around with just that down idea, the G, A minor, E minor, D, C, kind of try and match those hits from the tune. Or you could use the strum pattern. You could almost kind of do the whole strum pattern on everything until we get to that E minor D. And you may want to do just kind of a down, down, up on those chords when we hit them. So we tried that with our strum pattern. we'd have the G, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, down, up, A minor, down, up, B, down, up, C. Or you could add basses to that, and on the D chord, you'd have the D string for your bass. So you'd have G with Louis bass, A minor with an A bass, E minor with Louis bass, D with an E bass, C with an A bass. Might be kind of a cool way to work it too. And then from there, then we go into our chorus part, which is kind of like our verse progression, kind of coming back. So we got kind of G, A minor, E minor, C, G, A minor, E minor, and then we kind of have a big C hit. And then we go into kind of an intro return as a chorus tag. Now another strum pattern that I would think about using through the song, that because of all the energy that it has, and this can be a little bit challenging but very cool, is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, down, up. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that foot tap into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the G and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And on the last beat, you're going down, up, down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 which can be kind of tricky to get the tempo, but very cool. So we tried that through that intro. You'd have the G, A minor, E minor, C, G, A minor, E minor, C. From that intro return, then we'd be going into our next verse. Now, you could kind of add basses to that too if you're digging on that, and have kind of a bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. Can all be cool variations. So we tried that next verse. That way we'd have the G, A minor, or you might want to try some muting with that, or trying that pattern and kind of mixing it up with the other things that we're talking about too. Or if you know there are licks around these chords, that can be kind of a cool thing to kind of throw those in too. Kind of make the tune your own and kind of see what you can kind of say with it too. Into our pre-chorus part, and we could kind of work that same strum pattern on that E minor D. You may want to do just kind of a down, 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 up on those two chords when we hit them. So you'd have G, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, E minor, D, C. Or you could add basses to that and have G, A minor, E minor, D, C. Into our outro chorus, kind of our main progression. G, A minor, E minor, C, minor, C. And at the very end, I think I play a big G, and people clap. But that's the basics of how you can strum through "Take Me Home" by Cash Cash. So good luck.